G'day folks, it's Cortezerino, and welcome to part 3 of the Hiroshima Castle base tutorial. And everything you can see around you is what we will have done by the end of this video. We're getting lots and lots done today. So in this video, I will be sending you to other tutorials, like I have a tutorial for the smelter house here, and I have a tutorial for the brewing house and all of these other things you can see right here. So I will be sending you to other videos, and those videos will have materials lists in the video description. So when you get to that video, just check the materials there and gather those up. So I will have a materials list in the description of this video, and that is for all the other little random decorations you can see around here. So this materials list might be a little bit off. Don't expect it to be absolutely exact. The more I build, the harder it is for me to estimate what the materials are. And in the beginning, we will be doing the floor plan for where these builds are going to go. And this is the first step in the tutorial for those buildings. So I won't be including the materials for these. So when you come to place these spruce slabs, you'll find they weren't in the materials list. That's because it's in the list for the trading halls, so just bear stuff like that in mind, and don't get angry if I haven't listed the material. Okay, let's get started. To begin, we're going to come to the right-hand side of the castle, and we're going to go all the way to this corner and count 4 blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th block, we'll place a temporary block with a spruce slab against the top half of that. And this is going to be the corner of a rectangle. And this rectangle will be 17 blocks by 53. And once you've built that, I want you to come along to this corner over here near our guardhouse. And we're going to count 15 blocks from the corner. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. On the end, we're going to place a spruce slab, once again at the top half of the block. And then going away from the wall, we're going to add an extra 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is our new corner. And we're just going to do another rectangle. And just like before, this rectangle is 17 blocks by 53. And you can break those blocks that we used to count in between the rectangles. We don't need them anymore. So now I want you to come along to this staircase over here. And we're going to be counting the stairs on the left. So starting just next to our lantern, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. After that 12, we're going to place a polished diorite block in the ground. And you can break these. And we're going to make a line of polished diorite that is 33 blocks long. And once you've built that line, we're going to go to the right-hand side of the staircase. And starting right here from the corner, we're going to make another line of polished diorite. Once again, this is 33 blocks long. And once you've done both of those, we are just going to run a line connecting them at the end. And this line is 34 blocks long if you want to double check your measurements. And here is the aerial view. Okay, we're going to go to the left of the staircase, and we're just going to count 17 blocks here of the polished diorite. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So on the 17th block there, we're going to skip a block and place 3 polished andesite stairs, and I'll break those. We don't need them anymore. And just behind these stairs, I'm going to place 1, 2, 3 stone. And behind that, we're going to do a 9 by 9 square. So I go 1, 2, 3 with an extra 3 on that side and an extra 3 right here. And then counting the corner, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we will just join up our square. So it's 9 blocks long on every side. And once you've done that, I want you to come over to this corner of our polished diorite, and we're going to count in this direction. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once you've done that, turn the corner and count in 2 blocks. Then we'll place a stone block on the end and you can break those. Now going toward the wall, we're going to add 8 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to start building another rectangle. And this rectangle is 9 blocks by 29. And once you've finished doing that, I want you to come along and fill up the entire rectangle with stone. All right, now we're going to leave that rectangle and come over to the left. And we're looking at the corner of the wall just down here. So with the spacing of your windows, you should have 1, 2, 3 blocks, then a window, 3 blocks and a window. So what we're going to do is look at the second window from the corner, and just down from that we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks, and then we'll place a stone block on the end and you can break those. And we're going to continue in this direction for an extra 14. So we've already got 1 there. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So the whole line is 15 blocks long. And we're going to make another rectangle. And this rectangle is 15 blocks by 16. And just like we did with the last one, once you've done that, I want you to fill it up with stone. So what we've been doing here is marking out where our buildings are going to go. And for each of these, I will be sending you to a different tutorial. And what we've done here is the first step in the tutorial, so you know exactly where to build your buildings. So we're going to begin with the spruce slabs up here. Now, both of these will be the tutorial for my aesthetic villager trading hall. So if you go down to the video description, you can find the tutorial for those. And I want you to build 2 of them. So for this one, the front of the build will be this side. Obviously, you don't want it facing the wall. And also this one, the front of the build will be this side. And when you build these trading halls, the one next to the castle will be exactly as it is in the tutorial, with the front door right there and a door on the side. But for the other one, I want you to build this a little bit differently. So first of all, I don't want you to put the door on the right-hand side down the end. I want you to put the door on the left-hand side, and then up the far end, you just do the window. So you're basically reversing how you build it. And then the other change I want you to make is out the front. So this is how it looks in the tutorial, with a doorway right there and one staircase and another staircase. But what I want you to do for this one is to have the doorways up each end just like that, and then windows in the middle, and the staircases will go just in front of the doorways. So this one will have 3 doorways in total, which means the materials list won't be exact for this one. You'll have to fetch the extra items. And this is future Cortez telling you this. When I first set up the tutorial, I actually set it up wrong with the doorways in the wrong spot. So if you notice for the next 10 or 15 minutes of the tutorial that the doorway is there, just ignore that. And once you've built both of those trading halls, I want you to come over to this rectangle over here, and I will get you to go to the video description and click the link for my brewing house tutorial. And once again, that has its own materials list in the video description, so go ahead, click the link and build it. And this is how it'll look when you're done. So next we are going to go to my Japanese bridge chunk build, and we're going to build that within this diorite square. So when you do it, you'll notice that this building has extended over a few blocks in the corner of this square. So when you're building it, just don't include the decorations that would have gone there. We're going to leave the brewing house in place, so just build around it. And you will also notice when you do the tutorial, these lanterns will be in the tutorial as well, but we've already got them in place, so you can just leave them there. These stairs will also be in the way, but don't break them, just leave them where they are. So as you're following the tutorial, I say this will be the front of the build, so the front is on this side. Once you go to the tutorial, you'll know what I mean. So go to the video description and click my Japanese bridge chunk build. And this is how it will look partially completed. So you can see what I mean here. Just build up to the edge of the brewing house. And those lanterns are just in the same spot, so that path will go up to our staircase. But you can see you'll run into a problem here because we've got this line of slabs and nothing underneath. It's going to be a bit difficult to build the river. So what I want you to do is when you get to this section, just dig out everything where the river's going to go. And you're just going to grab grass blocks and build up like that and just fill in this area. And then as you need to, as you're building our little dam, river, little pond, you can dig down again and you'll have blocks underneath. But what I also want you to do is just underneath the polished diorite on the edges here, just build down with grass as well. So you can do it all along here. So just underneath all of that polished diorite, build down with grass, because we'll be filling this with water and we don't want the water waterlogging these slabs and spilling away. And after you've built up all of that earth, you'll be able to dig it away again, put in all our decorations and fill your pond up with water. So this is how you should look when you're done. And we don't need this polished diorite border anymore. You can remove all of this and replace it with grass blocks. It would be a little bit tricky to get under here to remove it, but you could just leave it there if you wanted to. You can't even see it. Okay, once all of that's removed, we're going to come over to this little square here, and I'm going to send you to the tutorial for my little bell tower. So go ahead, click the link and build this, and it's pretty easy to see which side is the front because I've got the stairs right here. And that's how it'll look when you're done. So now we're going to go over to this little rectangle in the corner, and this side will be the front. So right here will be the front door, and I'm going to send you to the tutorial for my smart super smelter. So go ahead to the tutorial and build it. And I want you to build the version of the smart super smelter that has the entire room around it. So that's how it'll look when you're done. You then have to go to another tutorial for my smelter house, and you actually build the smelter house around this. So you can find the smelter house link in the tutorial for this smelter, but I will also link it below. So in the video description, click the link for my smelter house and go ahead and build it around the super smelter. And that's how it'll look when you're finished. And you'll notice when you're building this that there's redstone to open the door. That'll just sit directly on top of our slabs that are underneath our grass. Okay, now I want you to come back over to our Japanese bridge. And just over here next to our little seating area, I want you to look at this azalea leaf, and just diagonally from that, we're going to break that block and that one there. And then we're going to come over to this side, and diagonally from this leaf block, we're going to break one, and then two. Now, I want you to dig out the blocks, but I might mark them with diamond blocks just so they are easy to see. So here's the aerial view. Everywhere where I have a diamond block, I just want you to dig out the grass block. And once you've dug all of those out, we're just going to fill in the holes with azalea leaves. And once you've finished doing that, we're going to be digging down 2 blocks, and that will mean for you that you're going to have this big space down here again. So what I would do is over here near the lake, just leave a wall of dirt there so we don't have water spilling everywhere, but otherwise dig out all the ground inside the azalea leaves. So when you're done, you'll be looking like this. Now, we've got a great big space down the bottom here, but we only want to be digging down 2 blocks. So what I need to do is raise the ground up. So this is 2 blocks deep. So if I went another 2 blocks, we'd be equal with the rest of the dirt. So just everywhere inside of this ring, raise the ground up. So we are only 2 blocks deep. Okay, so I'm about to send you to a tutorial for my koi lake, and you'll notice in the picture the koi lake has a polished diorite border running around it. I actually want you to do it a little bit differently. So in the tutorial, it'll tell you to place the polished diorite border just around the edges like this. But what I want you to do is, rather than polished diorite, I want you to do a random mixture of stone, andesite, and cobblestone blocks. So that'll just make it match up a bit nicer with the stone in this area. So you can pause the video and go ahead and place that mixture of stone blocks everywhere where I've placed mine. And once you've done that, the last thing we need to do is remove this wall of dirt. So we're going to start here and just break all of these all the way to the end, and those two as well. We've got a slab right there. I want you to break that slab, and just below we're going to place in 2 dirt blocks. Then we'll break that slab, place in an andesite block, and that bit of dirt we will replace it with another andesite. And over this end, I've got a bit of stone there, that's fine. I might actually replace with an andesite, might look a little bit nicer. And then we can just go ahead and remove all of that. And we are ready to send you to the Koi Lake tutorial. So in the tutorial, I'll say that one side of the build is the front, and that is this side of the build right here. So you're looking at Hiroshima Castle. But you're all ready to go. Go to the link in the description and go ahead and build it. And as you're building it, you will notice that this lily pad right here is in the exact same spot in the Koi Lake build, so you don't need to build that again. So when you're done, you should be looking like this, and just remember to leave it open so it connects to this area over here. So now that's done, I want you to look over at our brewing house, and we're going to come to the right hand side, and we're going to start breaking fences. So we're going to break 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I want you to break all the ones up the back here, except for the very last fence. So we're going to remove all of them and leave that last one in place. Once you've done that, come to this side, grab jungle leaves, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 2 there with 1 in the middle and 1 up there. Now, being careful not to hit the composter with your jungle leaf because you'll lose it. We're going to place 1 on there and 1 right there. Then you can come to this side, and we're just going to run a line of jungle leaves as far as we can go. So you are going to end up finishing just here next to our corner guardhouse. Now grab some stairs, and we're going to do a random mixture of stairs starting next to that stone brick. So I'm going to do andesite, 2 stone bricks, and a stone stair. So 4 stairs in total. Then we'll do a stone brick, and then 1, 2, 3 spruce planks, and then a stone brick. And now we're going to do a random mixture of stairs in this direction, and I'm just going to place stone stairs so it's quicker, but starting next to the brick, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then we'll do a stone brick on the end, so it should line up with that corner of the brewing house. And we will do the exact same thing from this stone brick. So we're going to, finish right there with another stone brick. And that's how it'll look with our stairs randomized. So now what I want you to do is come over to our corner guardhouse, and we're going to grab these 3 stairs. I'm going to replace them with 2 spruce planks and a stripped spruce log lying on its side. And then we're going to take our 3 spruce stairs over here and just place them in between our stone bricks. And then over here, just next to that stone brick, I'm going to place a spruce plank. And now we're just going to fill up this area with a random mixture of spruce planks and then stripped spruce logs. And I think they look nicer facing in that direction. So I might actually change the direction of that one so it matches these. But just go ahead, fill in this area here and this area here. So when you're done, you'll be looking something like that. So now I want you to grab some azalea leaves, and just next to our stairs, we're going to run them along here and then out toward the front, and we'll extend it 1 block further than that stone brick. Then with acacia fences, I'll place 3 right there. Then we'll do a coarse dirt in the ground with some short grass. And then on this side, grab your azalea leaves again, and we'll run these along. This time when you get to the stone brick, add an extra 1, 2, 3 To the right, we will knock that out, do some coarse dirt with short grass and an acacia fence on the end. And then next to the fence, I'll do an azalea leaf with another one diagonally from that. Then we'll knock out that, put a coarse dirt with some grass, and then we'll go 2 more azalea leaves. Just behind these, we'll do a fern, and you can bone meal it to make it a large fern. Then I'll do a single pink petal there, and then I'll look in this direction and do 2 right there. Then grab a cauldron, place it there with an anvil on top, and holding shift, we'll do a lantern. And then we'll place another acacia fence right there. Now turn to your right, looking at this building, just in front of this andesite wall on the grass. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 azalea leaves. Grab a fern, place it there, and you can bone meal it. Then grab an acacia fence diagonally from that leaf. We'll place it right there. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 azalea leaves. And then we'll grab our fences again and place 3 right there. And you can knock out that block, place a sea lantern, and cover it with moss carpet. And once you've done that, just to the right of this building, we are going to build this. And don't worry, it is not this expensive. So everywhere where I've placed a diamond block, I want you to place a block of sand just in the ground. And everywhere where I've got a lapis block, I want you to place coarse dirt. So I'll give you the aerial view. Just go ahead, pause the video, and copy all of these in. Okay, once you've done that, I want you to come over to this patch of grass in the middle, and we're going to place a stone block there with another one behind it, and we'll do cobblestone on each side, and an andesite block behind. Then down here, we're going to do a mossy cobblestone slab, and then we're going to place 4 stone slabs. So 1 there, another on top, 1 there, and then 1 behind the andesite. Then we can look from this direction. We'll do a mossy cobble stair and a stone stair. And next to the stone stair, we'll knock out that, place a sea lantern with moss carpet. And next to the mossy stair, we'll knock out that, do another sea lantern, but with light grey carpet. Then we'll knock out those 3 blocks. I'll do a cobblestone, mossy cobble, and an andesite. Then look in this direction. We'll do a stone button, grass right there, and on that coarse dirt. Then look in this direction. We'll do a stone button. And then over here, we'll count 1, 2, 3 sand blocks and do another stone button. Okay, look over at this coarse dirt. We'll do a flower pot with a blue orchid. Next to that, we'll do a stone button, and look to your left, we'll do another stone button there. Then back to your flower pots. In this corner, we'll place one that will have a dead bush in it. And then above that, we'll do 2 flowering azalea leaves. And we're going to do another one on this coarse dirt. So we'll put in our dead bush and 2 flowering azalea leaves. Then we'll do a regular azalea leaf in the corner. Then we'll do a fern, and you can bone meal that to make it a large fern. And then we'll go 1, 2, 3 azalea leaves. And just next to that lantern, we're going to do some grass. And we'll do grass on that coarse dirt. Now on the next coarse dirt, we're going to do acacia fence with 1 to the right. And we're going to do the same on this coarse dirt. So acacia fence with 1 to the right. Then grab your azalea leaves. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on top of the coarse dirt, we'll do some grass. Back to your azalea leaves. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We'll place an acacia fence right there. We'll do grass on the coarse dirt and some grass right there. Okay, look over to our staircase over here. And next to the lantern is a block. Coming from that block, we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4 azalea leaves with an extra one right there and some grass next to the lantern and some grass right there. Then we'll grab azalea leaves again and we'll go 1, 2 and then 2 on the diagonal, and then we'll do a stripped acacia log. Now look in this direction. We'll do an acacia trapdoor on top with an acacia fence there, and we'll place some grass. And then just over here, I want you to knock out that block. We'll do a coarse dirt with some grass. Okay, look over to our entry house, and we're looking at this single acacia fence. What we're going to do is skip 5 blocks of grass. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On block number 6, we're going to place an azalea leaf with a fern behind it, and you can bone meal that. Next to the leaf, we'll do another acacia fence. and then grab your leaf blocks again, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll knock out that block and place in some coarse dirt with grass there and another grass. Then next to this leaf block we'll do an acacia fence with a lantern on top and then a stripped acacia log, and looking in this direction we'll do an acacia trapdoor. And staying with our azalea leaves, come over to this leaf block, and diagonally from that we're going to go 1, 2, 3 more leaves, and then we'll do 1, 2, 3 acacia fences with a lantern on the middle one, and right on the end we'll knock out that, place coarse dirt with some grass, and then looking from this direction we'll knock out those 2 blocks. We'll do 2 coarse dirt, grass on that one, and an acacia fence on that one. Okay, look over to where our anvil is, and just next to this leaf block we'll place 1, 2, 3 azalea leaves, and we'll knock out that, do a sea lantern with moss carpet, and 2 azalea leaves in front. And then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 azalea leaves. With one in the middle, we'll put some coarse dirt there with grass, and another grass on the end. And just on the other side of our stairs, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 azalea leaves. We'll knock out that block, do a sea lantern with moss carpet. We'll do a coarse dirt there and 2 grass. Then we'll do an acacia fence, and back to your azalea leaves we'll place 2. And then if you turn around, just next to this oak fence we're going to do an azalea leaf. Then diagonally from that we'll do an acacia fence with a lantern on top with an azalea leaf, and then 2 acacia fences. Then I want you to knock out that grass, and we're going to do a stripped acacia log with another one on top and an acacia trapdoor. And then diagonally from this fence we're going to do an azalea leaf, and then we're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 acacia fences. We'll remove that bit of dirt, place in some coarse dirt, and we will also remove these 3 and place in coarse dirt, and you can put grass on that one. Then up the back here diagonally from this fence we'll do an azalea leaf, then 2 acacia fences. We will dig out that block, place in a stripped acacia log with another one on top and a trapdoor on top of that. Then we'll do 2 more azalea leaves, knock out that block, sea lantern with moss carpet, and just behind here we'll place some grass. Okay, now we're going to come around to the left-hand side of the brewing house, and over next to these bushes, just next to our stairs, we're going to do a spruce slab, and then place campfires all the way along. When you get to the corner, I want you to dig out that block. Now, careful not to waterlog that slab, but what we want to do is place water against the dirt, and then we'll place a spruce slab against the stair, and you can put all those campfires out. Now we're going to look from this direction. We'll do 2 campfires, then diagonally from them we'll do a slab and a single campfire, then diagonally from that a slab, 2 campfires, then a slab and a single campfire, then we'll go diagonal again, we'll do a slab. Now look from this direction, we'll do a campfire and a slab, then we'll run campfires all the way along. On the very last block we'll place a spruce slab. Then you can go ahead and put all of these out, and then finally just over here next to the building we're going to run campfires along. When you get to the end, place a slab and put these out. Oh, like that, with a shovel. And then looking from this direction, we're going to start at this campfire and count in 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. So knock out the 4th one, place a spruce slab in there, and then you can waterlog the spruce slab. Then 1 block to the left, we're going to come up to the end here and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and we'll do the same thing. We'll do a slab and waterlog it. And on top of these, we're going to place spruce fences, and they will have lanterns on top. And then you can go ahead and hoe all of this earth. And when that's done, you can go ahead and plant any crop that you like to. I'm going to plant wheat seeds. Okay, now we're going to move over to our smelter house, and we're going to place a spruce slab right there. That will have 2 campfires next to it and another spruce slab, and you can put out the campfires. Now just down here, I want you to break that block. We're going to place a slab in there, and you can waterlog it, and we'll also place another slab on top. Then just to the right of that, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 campfires, so the last one's on the diagonal, and then we will place a spruce slab there. Then look in this direction, we'll do a campfire and a slab, then campfire, and a slab, and then 1, 2, 3 campfires, and we'll go ahead and put those out. Then we're going to place a spruce slab right there. Then looking from this direction, we'll do 2 campfires, then a slab and a campfire, slab, campfire, and slab. And of course, you can put those out. Now I want you to look at this block right here. We're going to break that, place in a slab and waterlog it. Then that will have a spruce fence and a lantern. And then over in this corner, we're going to do the same thing. So we'll put a slab in there, waterlog it, spruce fence and lantern. And then you can go ahead and hoe the ground inside. And once again, plant whatever crop you like. I'm going to plant beetroot. Okay, now I want you to turn around and we're looking at this corner of the stone and we're going to count in 1, 2, 3 stairs. Against that third stair, we're going to place a spruce slab and we're just going to run campfires all the way to the end. When you get to the end, we're going to place in another spruce slab and then once again, you can go ahead and put all of these out. And then starting from this end, we'll do 2 campfires and a slab. Then I want you to look from this direction and it'll be campfire, slab, and we'll do that again. This time we'll go 2 campfires before we put our slab. Then it's 3 campfires, slab. We'll do that again, 3 campfires and a slab. And then we'll just run campfires all the way along, finish with the slab, and then we will connect these slabs with campfires and of course put all of these out. Okay, look at it from this direction and we're going to start behind this slab and we're going to count 5 grass blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll knock out the 5th one, put a spruce slab in and waterlog it, and that will have a spruce fence and a lantern. Then starting diagonally to the right of this, we're going to count 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you know what to do, waterlog it and put in your lantern. And then starting diagonally, we're going to count 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once again, waterlog that, put in your spruce fence and a lantern. And then you can go ahead and hoe all of your ground and plant carrots. Okay, now we're going to come past our smelter house and we're coming down to the corner guardhouse. And right there, I want you to place a spruce slab with 3 campfires beside it and you can put those out. Diagonally from the last one, we'll do a spruce slab, then 2 campfires, then diagonally a spruce slab and 1, 2, 3, 4 campfires. Then back here, we'll do a spruce slab, 2 campfires, and then right here, I want you to knock that one out, place a spruce slab in the ground and waterlog it, and then another spruce slab on top. Then you can go 2 campfires next to it, another 2, right there. Then over here we'll do a spruce slab, then we'll turn in this direction, we'll do a campfire, then we'll knock out that block, put a spruce slab in, waterlog it with a fence and a lantern on top, and then go ahead and put out these campfires. Okay, now I want you to come over to this campfire right here, and we're going to count 4 blocks behind it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can knock out that 4th one, put in a spruce slab, waterlog it with a spruce fence and a lantern on top, and now you're free to hoe all of the ground and plant potatoes. Okay, now that's done, I want you to come all the way out to where we've got our melons and bamboo, and just diagonally from this azalea bush, we're going to place 1, 2 azalea leaves. We'll put a sea lantern in the ground with some moss carpet on top. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 azalea leaves with some grass. And just to the right of this, in front of that spruce slab, we'll do an azalea leaf with a stripped acacia log and an acacia trapdoor. Then 3 more azalea leaves, we'll knock out that block, put a coarse dirt and grass, and another grass on the other side. Then we'll do 1, 2, 3 azalea leaves, then we'll put an acacia fence, and then we'll put 4 more acacia leaves, and we'll knock out that block, put a coarse dirt and grass. Okay, now you can turn to the right and come over here and place a stone slab, then a cobble slab, stone slab, and then diagonally a cobble slab, and another. Then we'll do an andesite slab, a stone, cobble, stone, stone, and cobble. Then grab azalea leaves, we'll place one right there, and then over here we'll go 1, 2, and then place the third one in the ground. Then I want you to place a podzol right there, and we're going to surround it with acacia trapdoors. And on top of that, grab some oak leaves, and we'll place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then you can come down, break the bottom one, and place in a dead bush. Now on the left-hand side, we're going to place 2 leaf blocks right there, and on the right-hand side, we'll go 1, 2, and 3. And then you can place a temporary block right there. On the right-hand side, we'll do an oak leaf, and then we'll do an oak leaf on the bottom of that block and on the top, and you can break it, and then come around to the back, and we'll go 1, 2, and 3 oak leaves. Then you can look down here, and we're going to knock out all of these grass blocks and replace them with coarse dirt. And once you've replaced all of those, grab some rose bushes. We'll plant one next to that cobble, one next to that cobble, and another one right there. And then you can do a grass and another grass. Then grab sweet berries. We'll plant 2 right there, 1 each side of the grass. We'll do another 2 there, and 1 in the corner. And then we'll do some grass in front of that cobble and some grass right there. All right, now we're going to look over at our smelter house and come to the corner here, and diagonally from that, we're going to knock out that block, do a sea lantern with moss carpet, a grass next to that, and then we'll do 2 mossy cobblestone in the ground. Now next to the moss carpet, we'll do a mossy cobblestone slab, then a mossy cobblestone and andesite stairs. Now next to the stairs, we'll knock out that block, we'll do a mossy cobblestone, look from this direction, and we'll do a stone button. And then diagonally from the stair, we will knock out that block, do a mossy cobble, skip a block, do another one with a stone button. And to the left of our button, we'll do a stone slab with a cobblestone block, and then 1, 2, 3 stone with a stone slab up there. Then looking in this direction, we'll do a stone stair with an andesite slab, and then look in this direction, we'll do an andesite stair and a stone stair. And then grab some grass, we'll place it right there. Then we'll do 2 flowering azalea leaves. We'll knock out that block, place in a sea lantern with some moss carpet and a piece of grass in front. And then over here, we're going to knock out these 3 blocks, place in coarse dirt, and we'll put some grass. And we're going to go over to our other rock, which is just over here. So next to that cobblestone stair, we're going to do an andesite slab, then a stone slab, then we'll knock out that block, place in some coarse dirt and a button. Okay, so what we've been doing all the way around here is getting ready to put a path in. And the path is going to look much like this bit of path right here. So I'm not going to show you block for block how to build it. I'll just give you an aerial view, and you can just build yours randomly in the same sort of place. So to begin with, up here at Hiroshima Castle, I want you to build this little bit of path over to our staircase. So when you do it, just put coarse dirt around the edges. You'll have cobblestone mixed in. That'll mostly be around the edges, but you can have a few blocks in the center as well. And then the rest of it is just stone, andesite, and gravel. And you'll have the occasional stone button mixed in somewhere. So go ahead, build that little bit, and then come down here, and in between our leaf blocks you can keep building. You can also mix in the occasional stair, just like that. So build it all the way around here. You can finish it between those 2 fences, and you can bring it along here until we connect. Also have a little bit going up to this staircase, and a little bit going around this side of the rock. Just make sure to leave a little bit of grass there so the rock still stands out. Then I want you to come over the bridge and just connect this bit of path to our bell tower. And then you can come down here, stick to the left-hand side near our leaf box, and you can send a bit of path over to the smelter house. And just bringing around here, always sticking just to the left-hand side until you finish at the corner guardhouse. And then I also want you to finish the path just up the top of this staircase leading to that doorway. Okay, once you've got all your paths in, I want you to come over to our corner guardhouse near our crops. And like with the path, I'm just going to show this stuff to you because I was just placing blocks randomly, so you can just place these randomly too. So I've got a few azalea bushes, some more grass scattered around the edge of the path. We've got two types of flowers here, some bushes in the ground, and then just around the back of the smelter house I've just scattered some grass. And you can also hide some sea lanterns under moss carpet just to make sure no mobs spawn. So then if we come up here a little bit further, you can build all of this. So we've just got hidden lighting again, jungle leaves, scattered grass, we've got some melons and bamboo and sugar cane. So I've just waterlogged that slab to get the sugar cane in there. And then up the back here, I've waterlogged under that slab and I've waterlogged underneath that bit of wood so we can plant those. So you can just go ahead and do that randomly. I've thrown in a large fern as well. And then if we come up a little bit further, just in here, you can add yourself another little bamboo. And then if you cross over your bridge and come over to here behind this andesite block, I'm going to do a mossy cobble slab with an andesite block beside it. And then if we come over here, I'm going to do an andesite slab and an andesite and another little andesite slab there. So we're just building up a little rocky foundation around our bell tower. And then if we go around to the back of the bell tower, I'm going to do an andesite slab, then 2 andesite blocks, then 1, 2, 3, 4 stone. We'll do an andesite slab on the end, 2 more there, and then 1 right here. Then if you look in this direction, we'll do andesite stairs with an andesite block behind it, then stone and another andesite stair. And then if we continue around to this side of the bell tower, I want you to come over to this andesite wall and we're going to count 7 grass blocks from there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on number 7, I want you to place a nether brick wall and just place a sign on it and put the number 1. And what this is going to be is the trunk of a brand new tree. So we're going to be building a tree here later on. Because it is much bigger than some of the previous trees I've done, like that little one over there. This one, I'm actually going to give you a world download for all the trees, and I'm just putting a number 1 here. So when you go to the world download, you can find tree number 1, and you know that that is the tree to build right here. So we're also going to do another one of these trees. So I want you to come all the way over to here. And counting from this leaf block, we're going to do 5 grass blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Put another nether brick wall there. And this time put number 2. And the world download for these trees will be linked in the video description. So you can grab that and build these. If you're not on Java Edition, then I will show you what the trees look like at the end of the video. And you can just build something similar. Okay, now we're going to decorate around the back of the bell tower. And when I did these decorations, they were just completely random. So I want you to do the same thing, or you might want to do something a little bit fancier. So all I'm doing is a mixture of different leaf blocks. We've got hidden lighting, grass, a few flowers, and lots of bamboo. So I can show you what mine looks like, but mine is nothing special. Obviously, I've just thrown leaf blocks and things in all the way around here, just absolutely randomly. And just make sure around the tree not to place too much because you will be building a tree there later and you don't want it to get in the way. And you can extend these decorations along this wall as well. Once again, leaving some room around this tree. Okay, come back over to the entrance of the entire castle. And I want you to look at this little section here, and we're specifically looking at this acacia fence. What I want you to do is diagonally skip a grass block and then place a dark oak slab. Then just to the right of that, we'll do a spruce log with some oak leaves. Then looking this way, we'll do dark oak stairs, and another dark oak stairs, and we'll put a sign here with the number 3, and this is going to be another tree. And you can go ahead and just decorate randomly around the tree. So I've just got hidden lighting, some spruce buttons in the ground. I'm using packed mud and coarse dirt, and just a few flowers, so decorate that however you like. And from here, we're going to move over to this section near the corner guardhouse. And on this part of the wall, I want you to find the middle window. And just below that middle window, we're going to count in 3 grass blocks. So 1, 2, 3. On the third one, you can place a jungle leaf. Then we'll do 2 azalea leaves. And then grab cherry logs, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. We'll do a nether brick stair there, and a nether brick slab, and another one, and then we'll do a cherry wood. That's the one with bark on every side. And then from this direction, a nether brick stair. And you guessed it, we're doing a sign, and this is tree number 4. And we're going to randomly decorate in here as well, although I have done 2 features. So over near the entryway, I've just made this little pile of rocks with some jungle leaves behind it. And then over here near the corner guardhouse, I've just stacked up the leaves into the corner, so you can copy that out if you like. But otherwise, I'm just scattering leaf blocks. I've got a lot of rose bushes, and I've even mixed in some moss into the grass just to give it slightly different textures in different areas. But just go ahead and randomly do this however you like. And once you've done that, I want you to look over to Hiroshima Castle, and you can come up there and then come down these side stairs, and we're looking at this part of the wall. And what we're going to do is just on the grass above our stairs, we're going to plant azalea, and we're going to be planting lots and lots of them. So all we're doing is just tracing around the edge of these stairs, and we're going to keep doing this until we hit the exterior wall. So when you're done, your azalea will start up there near the castle, run all the way around here, past this staircase, and finish at the wall. So now what I want you to do is come down here, and this area is 5 blocks wide. So I want you to find the middle block, and we're going to skip 3 grass blocks from the wall, but on the 4th one, we'll do a spruce fence. Then we'll skip 8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. On the 9th, do another spruce fence, and we'll do that again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Place one on the 9th block. Then we'll do an oak sign and put the number 5. So right here, we're going to build 3 identical trees, and they will be tree number 5. And all you do is just look in different directions when you build them. So have one facing in that direction, then build it the second time, but face a different way, and that'll make them look just a little bit different from each other. So you can go ahead and build the trees from the world download, or you could just look at them right here and build something similar if you are not on Java Edition. And you'll notice on the world download, there are more trees than what we have here. We will be building those in the next video, so just hold on to that world download. So there's the next one, that's tree number 1. Over here is tree number 2. And what I want you to do for these trees, also for the cherry blossom trees, is scatter some pink petals around underneath them. And over here is the next tree. This one's a little bit funky looking. So that's what it looks like. And then here is the great big one. And for this one, you can also scatter pink petals around the bottom. So that's a vague idea of what it looks like if you need to build it yourself and you can't get the world download. So that's it for today, guys. You've got lots and lots of work to do. I imagine this will take you a week or 2 to get all these buildings done, and I should have the next part out ready by then, and we're getting very close to doing the interior to Hiroshima Castle. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Cortezerino, and I'll see you next time.